Welcome back, comrades, and glad to have you back. And I'm making a quick video for you guys this week. A do-it-yourself project. It's something I was doing off camera, but one of my faithful subscribers, Dark Horse Air 247, wanted to see a video on how to seam seal your seams, specifically on my Isratex extreme cold weather Gore-Tex bivy sack. Now, I already sealed this with seam grip, which was on my community page, and that's where Dark Horse Air 247 has seen this. And but I need to go a step further with it. I need to seam seal it with seam tape. However, we are taking this sleep system, the Isratex ECW sleep system, out on an overnighter next weekend. I do not know where to get any seam tape around my area or even online that would be here before that date for me to do. So we are doing a quick fix, and we're going to try something. We're going to experiment. We're going to use some Gorilla Tape, some clear Gorilla Tape on my seams. Now, I already have them seam gripped. We're going to just go ahead, we're going to put this clear tape over that. Basically, it's going to be like, it's going to imitate what some seam tape would actually do. But with seam tape, doing it the correct way, you would use an iron and you'd iron it on. However, I just don't have the time to do that right now. So we're doing a quick fix because next weekend we're going out and we're camping at the Secret Pine Forest with this. So if this doesn't work too well, then we will go ahead and do another video with the Gore seam tape with an iron. So for right now, this is the best I can do. So nothing else left to do but get to it. All right. Okay, here is the tape. We are going to try to see if this will work or not. Gorilla crystal clear tape, heavy duty, flexible, works underwater, won't yellow, outdoors, UV resistant. Well, oh, and extra thick as well. We'll see about that, I guess. So here's what I did already. You can see in here, I basically had got a brush. I rubbed all my seam grip inside of this that you saw in the picture on the community page, and also on top of here the whole way down. And like I already said, there is seam tape you can buy out here. It's a Gore-Tex seam tape or just fabric seam tape, but I don't know anywhere around here where I live that sells it. And online, the soonest that I could get it delivered to my house would be like the 17th. But we're going to be doing a camp out the 16th. I think it's the 16th, yeah, next weekend. And so I'm going to be using this, and that won't give me enough time to even do it. So in the meantime, that's why we're going to use this tape. Okay, take two. I'm going to overlap this just a hair. That way it's on this seam right here, next to the button, to where the fabric overlaps. So if I have to, I can cut it right here. But we're going to start there. I'm just going to do a little at a time, and I think what I'm going to do is really get that pressed on there good so it sticks. We're here at the crossroads of another seam. I'm just gonna go right over the top of that. So far it's sticking on there. Not having any problems with it peeling off. So that's a good sign. I'll keep going with it, guys. I try to avoid having to re-peel it back up because I want it to stay on there good. But somehow I'm starting to get off a little bit. I don't know how I'm doing that. Trying to keep it good and centered. That's not good. Don't want to do that. I just have to bring it there like that. Sorry if you guys are a little bumpy there. I got you on the table with me. There. Almost to the end. It's actually a pretty fast process, just trying to keep the tape evenly on the seam so it's covering both sides evenly is the hardest part. We are at the end now. You guys can see it right there. So I'm thinking I don't even have to go all the way up on the top of this one here. I can just stop it because these seams are still good. So we'll just stop her right there. Just give it a little tear. So there it is. That's the whole length of the seam that I got. Side's not sticking very well. Might throw some seam grip on there maybe. Well, there it is. I guess for a quick fix this would probably work, but we're going to find out because I'm going to stuff this in my stuff sack when we go on our adventure or overnight and see how this does when it gets all wrinkled up and stuff. As I was finishing up the video for you guys, I just noticed also here where the tape is starting to come off. Now, I did read somewhere and also right here too. So it's got quite a few spots here. I might try to glue those. You know, let's go ahead and get these glued real quick. And I'll show you how to do that too. This is what I start out with before I put the tape on that you just watched. But for here, I still have the tape on there. And I didn't think about gluing this back on the first time I took it off. So I've read where you can glue this stuff back on. So let's go ahead and we're gonna try and glue this on real quick with the seam grip. And another little tip for you guys, I've noticed with the seam grip stuff, this was stored in my freezer for like the past year and it's still good. I read it says to store this in very cold. I think it literally does say put in a cooler or freezer. I don't know, I can't remember, but I remember reading that this should be kept in your freezer, and it's held up very well. Now, I've stored this, I had another one just like this that I originally tried on this, and it was not stored in my freezer, and I could barely get anything to come out. I poked with a nail, most of it was all hardened, but the freezer method, storing this in, works great. Alright, got it kind of squeezing out there. I hope this works. we shall see. Okay. I'm just gonna brush over the top of that too, just to see if it'll hold on there good. Actually, put some on there. Can't hurt. We'll just douse it. Okay, just let that flat there. So we're gonna let that dry, but I started to peel on the side, the one right next to it. We're gonna wait till tomorrow. But here it is. It's just the stuff is just peeling right up. This thing is just so old. I think I am gonna have to eventually get the look at that. Effortlessly. I'm gonna have to really probably, I'm just assuming until after the camp out, we are going to have to redo all the seams on this thing. Well, at least it was just a small section of it. I'm not even gonna try to re-glue that. That just needs to be all resealed. Different project, but we will make a video when it comes to that point. Okay guys, it's been a few hours. I kind of changed my mind on a couple things here, but where I seam sealed the old tape seams on here, I just seam sealed it earlier. It's pretty much dry. It only takes a few hours, but to really get the full cure, I'm gonna wait 24 hours. But here, where I pull all the tape off around this little section, I was gonna come back and tape this like I did with the Gorilla tape, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and hold off on that. I'm gonna wait to do this. There's no point on taping it if that's not gonna work. So I'm not gonna tape this. I'm not gonna use this tape here on this if this tape isn't gonna work on these seams. There's no point, so we'll wait. So here in the future, we're gonna do another video. We're gonna get the Gore seam tape and we're gonna iron on to the Gore-Tex seams itself. And it'll be my first time doing it, so I might have some help from oh, my light went out. Oh, there it goes. I think the battery's going dead. Yep. Battery is going dead, so I guess that means it's time to stop filming. So, well, there it is again. I don't know what's going on. So that'd be a later video, but we will definitely be doing that video for sure for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And, well, there I am again. Guys, make sure you hit the notification bell. And thanks for coming along again. And we'll see you in the overnighter here soon. God bless you and take care.